Hi, we made it. We're at week 4, video 4. Well done. I hope that you've had a really great time exploring all your different faces, how they can move, how using different bits of your face work, and maybe doing some different emotions as well. I hope the rest of your friends and family had a great time too. So this is week 4. And like I said last time, we will be using our bodies. So I've got lots of room here. So you might want to try and find a space where you can walk around a little bit today. So if you need to pause the video, pause it now so you can get lots of space. Okay. So, with our bodies, we need to warm them up a bit first, because I don't know about you, I'm a little bit chilly recently with all the snow and everything, but we might use that in a little while. So, to warm up then, we're going to have lots of space, and first of all, we're going to warm up our fingers. So, if you can move your fingers, we're going to move them really, really fast, and then we're going to slow them down and move them slowly. Very good. Well done. And now we're going to move them up to our arms. So we're going to give them a quick shake, really, really fast all the way around. And then we're going to move them slowly all the way up. Very good. And then fast again. Make sure you use all your arms all the way around. And then use them slowly again. Very good, and then we're going to move to our shoulders, so we're going to see if we can move them round to the back or move them round to the forward. So now our arms are moving and our shoulders are moving, very good. And then we're going to move on to our legs, so should we shake his right leg, shake his left leg. Let's do that again. Shake our right leg and shake our left leg. And then should we see if we can do really big movements like this. Really big movements with our legs. Very good. And then should we wiggle our toes right down at the bottom. Wiggle your feet and your toes. And this one, try not to fall over. And should we try and move them round in a circle? And move this one round in a circle. Very good. And then maybe try and move your toes on the floor. You could try and pitter-patter like this. Okay, going back up. Using our legs, big stretches. Then give them a quick shake. Then we're going to move up to our body and see if we can move our body round like this. Try and get some good movement, or maybe you could bend over a bit. And all the way back up. Maybe a bit to the side, a bit to this side. Very good. And then moving back up to our shoulders. Give them a good moving round. And then do this one nice and slow, our right arm, and then do our left arm, and then maybe do them together really big and really fast and really wide. And then we're going to go up to our head, so we're going to move around so we kind of look like a bit of an owl. Maybe you could do it all the way around like that. Maybe you could shake it really, really fast, or just do it nice and slowly. Very good. So our bodies are nice and warmed up. That's really good. If you'd like to pause the video and do it again, and maybe come up with some different types of movement to use all the different space that you have available. Or if you're sat down, maybe you could try and do different movements, like putting your arms out and moving them round to the side. So if you want to pause the video, we'll be back in just a sec, okay? Hi guys, welcome back. I'm hoping that you're all nice and warmed up in your big space. So you need to keep in your big space if that's possible, or just where you are, that we're going to try and explore different types of floors. So it sounds a bit odd, but we're going to use our imagination. But before we do that, is that we're going to try and remember all the things that we've done and choose a location, kind of like what we've done before. So for our characters, I've got Peter the hairbrush and Charlotte the scarf, silky scarf. So the first video we worked on our voices, so we know that Peter had a really ratchy voice, but then we knew that Charlotte was slinky and smooth. Then we worked on our soundscape, so I chose that we were at the beach. So we had seagulls, and I had ice cream, and I had the sound of sand. I had lots of different ones. I hope that yours came on as well. And then we looked at our faces. So what our different faces would look like depending on what we do. So as much as these objects don't have faces, is that when we're going to be telling our story, we're going to use our own faces to try and put them onto our characters. So in the space is that we're going to look at different types of flooring, so how these characters might move depending on where you are. I chose the beach. So for example, if I move back, is that on the sand, is that it's a bit squelchy underfoot and it might be a bit wet. So I might be picking up my feet like this. Pick up my feet as I'm going on the beach. Well done. Why don't you give that a go? Very good, well done. Okay, so the next one might be that your characters might be in a field somewhere, but it could be really muddy. So should we have a go? Let's have a go. So we're going to be squelchy. So you might have to put your knees up really, really high like this. Oh, and then, oh, your welly might be stuck. Or then, oh, you might have got mud everywhere. Oh, yuck. Or it might be a bit slippy. Oh, we've got to be careful. Why don't you have a go at walking through mud? That's it. Lift your knees up, and then it might get stuck. Well done, guys. That's really good. Okay, so another one. What if it's somewhere really cold, so it might be icy? Should we have a look at how that might look? Okay, so through the ice, it might be, you could be ice skating like this. Very good. I'm going back. And ice can be a little bit slippy, so you could be slipping. That's it, very good. Or it could be snowballs, so you could pick up the snowballs like this. Oh, it's cold. Oh, so you might get your whole body now with your arms. So you might be walking on the ice like this. Can you try and give it a go? Walk on some ice. How did you get on? I hope that you didn't fall over. So can you think of some different types of floors that you could walk on? So it could be inside, or it could be down at the field, or it could be up a mountain you could have to climb. Oh, there's lots of different ones. So have a think now where your characters were in their soundscapes and where you would like to be in your story and how that would look and how you would move. So we've done our feet. We'll just have another quick go, making sure we use our whole bodies. Okay, one more example. Let's have a look. What if we were climbing up a mountain? Okay, so I might need my boots on like this, and then I might have to climb. So this is using my arms and my legs, and I might move around the space like this. Very good. Why don't you have a go? Off we go. How did you get on? Good. So moving on is that we're going to see how our brushes, or how your characters, because the brush is my character. So I think that with Charlotte the scarf, when she's on the beach, is that she might be quite flowy. So I'm going to use all my body, and I'm going to be flowing around the room and using very delicate, bouncing up and down and moving Charlotte the scarf. I think that is how she would float across the beach. Shall we see how Peter might do it? Okay, Peter, here we go. So Peter was quite a gruff character, quite sharp. So I think he might stamp like this over the beach, and he might have this face on of being a bit, it's squelchy. Right, shall we have a go? So he's a bit grumpy. So we're going to be like this and get his arms involved as well. Why don't you have a go? Are you ready? Let's go. How did you get on? Fantastic work, guys. Well done. So I would like you to try and put everything together and use your face and your body. Maybe you could try acting a little scene out, but focus on the floor first, how your body is going to look. So give yourselves a big round of applause, guys. Really well done. So next week, we're going to be putting it all together and we're going to see if we can go on an adventure. I hope you have a brilliant week and I will see you next time. Team Stride. Bye.